Hello everyone, this is Paula, and today we're finally going to get the Easter book decorated as much as time allows. And I want to show you what I've done since we last did a video, which we just did the stamping video and stamped a bunch of stuff, and I don't even know if it's going to work, but we'll see. Okay, so there'll be a decorated front also in the Telepeter Rabbit. The story is not in here. The story was a pop-up story. So, but I think everybody knows the story. And if that's, you know, I guess I could run you a small copy of the story that I have on my computer. But other than that, there's not a story. So I'm not going to do a flip through. I'm just going to open it. And we're going to decide where things go. Now, I have added lots of scrumptious tabs. I love to do this, and I didn't want it to all be over here. And so, because I wanted to use this really cool trim that has blue, yellow, pink in it. And maybe some green. It's really pretty. So I just used trim on the top. I put them in just random areas. Okay, so we're going to start. Normally I'd put the library pocket right in the front, but because I don't want to cover these, we're going to start right here. Now, I made a lot of things. I don't know what is going to make the cut and what isn't, but we're going to go through here, and I'm going to look for the library pocket and all the things that have been made so far. And, of course, nothing's in order, as you might know. So give me a second. There it is. Now, I just think this is an adorable decoupaged carrot pocket. And let me make sure you can see, because it's a bigger book than normal. This is almost an 8 by 8. It's more like 7 3/8 or 7/8 or something like that. Okay, so I'm still going to stick with my hoe thing where I like to put things on the end, and maybe some that's not as full in the middle. But this is going to be the journal of a lifetime because it's huge. It's got 112 or so pages. And they're all, like, I used double the paper, double everything on this book because they don't make paper 14 inches wide for me to fold it, right? So I had to put all the pages together. I've done this one other time, and I think that it was received nicely because the young lady bought another book right not far after that. That was actually a rabbit book. Okay, and it was even bigger than this. So you can make them any size you want. Now, the first thing I'm going to do is I don't want there to be a pocket behind this, because I think it's thick enough already. And so we're going to get this glued down first. And basically that's what we're doing. And then where I see things are lacking, we'll get some other things made. Now, I don't know if that will happen in this video or not. But, yeah. So it's been a fun book. It's been a lot of time. I've spent a lot of time on this book. Well, I've been working on it for almost 2 weeks now. And I usually can do a book in a week and a half, depending on my time. So all these things have been inked also, so we don't have to worry about that. Now I'm just leaving a small edge. This brown print behind the pocket is like an Easter basket. It's a basket, weaved basket look. So, it looks really cool right there. okay? I decoupaged quite a bit for this book and other books. I'm going to try to make one more if this one sells. I'm going to see how it goes. If there's someone else that wants one, be sure and tell me, because this is going to be the main one. I did it early enough. I wanted to get started on some other kinds of, journals. I haven't I've missed, doing all the summer journals and the just different ones. And so I want to do that. Plus I have 2 retreats coming up. One in March and one in July. So those will keep me busy too. And I know you've noticed that I'm not doing videos every single day. I just can't. I can't seem to get anything done when I do that. It's like I'm in my craft room constantly. So I'm going to do the best I can. And I hope you understand. I think most of you will. And there'll be times I'll do them every day when I can. But if I can't, I can't. But get these things out here. These are Quilters Clips. And I bought these after I saw Rachel and Roxy Creations. She had a different style. And I was like, that is the smartest thing there is, because they're not hard to clip open and stuff like that. So we're going to let this dry and hope that all this on this side stays down without any problem. And usually it does. This is pretty strong. Now I'm going to just lay these inside here. We've got a carrot tag and a library card with carrots, and then just veggies overall. Rabbits like more than just carrots. Okay, so we're going to move forward here. I got some old calendar pages that were in pastels, and I thought those would be fun. I'm going to lay out a few things here. Some of the things still need to be decorated, just because of time, And I'm going to lay out the big things first and get those in the book. The things that were pretty time-consuming. And also, I've made pockets and a few things. But I also have some decoupaged bags. This was a big, long bag. And obviously, it wouldn't fit in the book. So, we're going to find a place for it. Now, let me see what all we've got. I want to show you this. This is a little bunny I cut out on my Cricut. Now, this is the cutest little bunny around. And I don't know if he's going to go in the book or not. I want you guys to vote. I don't want the book to look too babyish. But he's a super cute little cottontail. And he would stick up a little bit, but it would be fine because of all the tabs protecting him. I don't know where I would put him, but I know he's awfully cute. And there's some floral paper. Listen, there is so many different kinds of papers in here. Here's one of the florals. Don't want to put it on the tea stand. That's a floral, and we also have a few built-in pockets. There was another paper that I really liked. I thought that would really look pretty on. And this is a just for fun, just because. It's not anything, He's really thick, so, because he's double layered. You know how Cricut layers things. I cut this out a while. I've cut out several. This was the best one for this book, but I'm not going to glue it on until you guys tell me what you think. I mean, would you want it in a journal? Is it too much? Is it too childish? I don't want to do something that is baby-like. are childlike. But I personally would have loved it in a journal, especially since the theme is bunnies. But that's just me. And I don't know what I did with or where the floral paper is, but I'll find it. So the question below is yes or no to the bunny. Okay, yes or no to the bunny. Let me know what you think, and I'll base it off of that. Okay, now let's go on here. Let's do, I've got this yellow bag, and I want to skip, every time I put something in one, I want to skip to the next signature. There's 3 signatures. Here is the flip for this book. Cute little bunnies, and here's the same pink that's on the spine, and then here's Peter himself. It's probably his girlfriend. I don't know. Does Peter have a girlfriend? I don't know. This is an Easter song here. Some cute bunny pictures throughout the whole book. A lot of Thomas. We've got rabbit right here on the dictionary page. I know, these are the kind of things I would normally tell you. Now, here is the one that had the flowers that I was talking about. The florals. So we could put him here or over here. He doesn't seem to want to bend, so he may not work in here. I just have to see. I'll just have to play with it and see. But he'll end up on one of my grandkids' scrapbook pages, possibly. I really kind of like it right here, but I think that's too wide for that area. And then we've got more than one bag here. And let's keep going. This is the hard part for me, is figuring out what's going to go where. Are you guys that way? I'm going to skip over to 3. Maybe we'll see something over here we like. Is that not the most precious? This came out of a book. I mean, it was in a little kit I had, a little bunny kit that I've had for some time. And they put that in there. Now, that's too much bunny. I think we need to put it where you won't find Thomas. I mean, not Thomas, but Peter. Who am I working with? Who am I working with? Now, a lot of times I like to put the heavy stuff on the right or the left, depending on which signature it is. Okay, let's go right over here. Here is the belly band. It's made out of that plaid fabric with mint colored lace and these cute little flowers. And we'll slide something under there at some point. These little polka dots are cute too. Don't go with the other polka dots. We'll just flip it over a page and see what it looks like. Just flip it over. Nah, it's too much yellow. Oh, good grief. How's that? It's a lot of yellow. Oh, you guys, you know, it's hard to make decisions like this. Every time I put a book together, I have to. Now, that's kind of cute, and I'll tell you why. It's got this mama bunny, but it also has this pink background and a mint green background over here. So this is the spot for this. Now, you could make another pocket in the back. And I guess I could leave this one. This has a little girl with a bunny inside, and it has a bunny tag inside. And then I made this tag here with bunnies, and it's just a really cute little book, or little ephemera, or project, or whatever. So I'm going to keep all this forward so it doesn't get anything in it. And we're going to ink this part up. Let me pull these tags out. And that way we don't have to worry about them getting... I think I'm going to make it where you could put a tag in the center. But I'm not going to open it up all the way over. If you know what I mean. Okay. See, like, I just want to make sure it holds because it's heavy. And has plenty of glue to keep it in place. So the glue will be a little wider than normal. Instead of having to put it right on the very edge. Let me get it over here a little bit. All right. There we go. I think we got it. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay. And I'm going to bring it down. And this one is getting pretty much centered. I did put a lot of glue, but a lot of it squeezing toward the inside. So you probably can't put a giant tag inside, but maybe a 3-inch or something, 3.5 at the most. I went ahead and did these flaps on the edges and put them down as well. So you'll have up here once this dries. This was a much bigger bag as well. But it seems to be working just fine. So here is the other tag. Here's the little journaling card. Here's the little bunny tag. The hippity hoppers. Yeah. And there we go. I like the way that turned out. What do you think? I'm just going to pretend you said it's wonderful. It's beautiful. It's tremendous. Okay, now let's go back this way. I'm going to put a couple clips just in corners. Sometimes I forget about that. Whoa, going to flip it across the room. I like to do that in case I get away from it and I don't get to see what it's, if it's slid over or something, because that could be a problem. Here we go, here we go. Keep that down right there. Sometimes I have to slide those big paper clips in there, but let's watch it and see what it does. And if it does okay, we'll be good. It should be once I close up the pages. Okay, now we'll go back to the second signature and decide where we would like to put the little yellow bag. Now, I want some yellow around it for sure. A little bit anyway. There's no rhyme or reason as to how, you know, this was not a story. It's just random pictures. So, you know, I know some of them's antique paperia. And I'm not sure on the others, but yeah, I don't like that there. Too much pink. Here's some yellow. Let's see what it looks like. Now this took us back over to the second. Let's see. Yeah, that has a lot of mint. This is kind of cool because this is part of the digital, these little birds on limbs in the woods. So this would look cute. What do you think about that? I like it. I hope you feel the same way because this is where it's going to go. Now, on this one, it just has this cute little Happy Easter journaling card. But on the back, it does have a little pocket. So I'm just going to ink around the 3 sides. And you do have this little pocket in the back. That's where I folded it up. So you could use that or not use it. It's up to you. I think I'm going to put it down in this corner. Yeah. It's not necessarily made for you to have a pocket back there, but you'll be able to slide it down in there because I'm going to put glue on this part right here. Just so you remember, there's going to be glue on this part because it's not going to be showing. It's going to be glued down. And I'm going to glue pretty heavy right here so that it holds this big bag down. Okay, let's get it over here. You guys need to watch tomorrow, which is going to be the 7th. My bee book will be going. The Be Kind book will be going. The flip through will happen, and right after that, it will be going in my store. Such a cute, cute bee book. I know several people are making them right now, but they're very popular. Okay, now here we go. Let's see. Hold still, paper. Okay, here we go. I feel like when you decoupage your bags or whatever, they get much thicker and heavier. And so, just making sure we don't have glue coming out. Maybe a little right there, that one side. I'll try to clean that off, give it a couple minutes. I'd rather clean it off once it's kind of getting drier, when it's not so wet. I have found out that that is the best time. I'm just going to pour these out so we don't have to worry about them. And this little bag is so cute. This was in a kit that I got a while back too. It wasn't really a kit. Someone put together some things. So I guess it's a kit in that sense. Now where is my little, got to find my little eraser. Good luck, right? Sometimes you wonder what happens to your things. Stuff is falling everywhere on this side. Here it is. And I really need to trim the gunk off of this eraser because it's pretty built up for me. I usually keep it pretty clean. I'm about due for a new one. After so long, I feel like they get a little hard, you know. Well, that worked out pretty good right there. Let's see. Yeah, this is slide back down in there. Well, let's just leave it out because it don't want to. All right, so now we can go back to the first signature. I'm not going to overload this book. It's going to have so many things in each signature, mostly because I want it not to be so big-mouthed. Don't want it to be a big mouth. Okay, so now we have this cute little bag. And I'm thinking this little bag would look cute maybe in the second signature. How about right there? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, because we have this in the first signature. Okay, then we would start right here. Okay, let's put him right here. Now, I am not going to do the back as a pocket, because this is a pretty wide pocket because it's a bag, and we've just closed up the sides, and I've put all kinds of ephemera in here. I mean, you have enough ephemera for right here, Peter Rabbit, and I just slid that in the very back, and this cute little foiled pink envelope with a little bit of ephemera inside, little bunny. And I just slid that right in. You can kind of tilt them to the side or whatever. And I just did the same thing. I just grabbed up random things that were in the digital and so forth, and that's how that all came about. And this is one of the tags. I'm going to leave that tag out for now. Now, I'm going to glue this down. So I hope you guys are having a great day. Next week is already daylight savings time. Can you believe that? Seems like we just had major winter storms and now we're having daylight savings time. But it is like spring in Branson for sure. The floodgates opened up today. And when I say floodgates, I don't mean the real ones. People. You know, Branson is pretty dead in the winter. It's, you know, a lot of the people that come to perform and so forth go back home and do whatever. But, you know, everything closes up here. I mean, everything, almost. There are a few grocery stores, and no, I'm kidding. The grocery stores are open. But the shows, there's a couple shows that stay open all winter. And they just do like 1 or 2 times a week. But mostly everything closes up pretty early in that time of year, during that time. It was our first winter here and we loved it. We absolutely loved it. For those of you that don't know, Branson is a tourist town. I think everybody knows that, but just in case. And they have country shows, gospel shows. They have the Sight and Sound Theater, which is, this year is the story, Jesus. And all of the Sight and Sound theaters around, I don't know what the other states are. I think they're like in 3 or 4 other states. And they're usually like in tourist towns. But anyway, the set is huge. And you feel like you're back in Bible times. And there's parts of it that's very touching. So, I love going to it. We saw Noah right before it closed for the season. We barely got in there to see it. It was very good. Our favorite has been Jonah in the Well. Okay. Okay. Put those back on and put this back in here. Now this is a big pocket. See, it will open out more. I say it will. We'll see how far it opens out. Yeah, it does. Okay. Put some glue on here, or put some clips on here so it stays down. I'm working on a new slow stitch book. I've got several lined up that I'm working. The next one is going to be really pretty. I'm anxious for you guys to see it. I'm doing more and more of the fabric covers because they're more popular right now. And I guess people like them better. So you kind of got to stick with what everybody likes. Okay, now we're going to move to the third signature again. And let's get over here. Just trying to see where it starts. Right in there. Let me get a drink. It's so weird how you immediately become dry mouth when you're doing this. Okay, so I made a couple of these, and they're extra wide because the pages are extra wide. I used tea stain paper, and some of this polka dot by Bedazzle. And this is one sheet of tea stain paper that I folded and was able to get into the book, and these will flip out of the book. So one's going to go in the third signature and one's going to go in the first signature. I've got to turn on a fan because my husband has the heat on and it's hot in here. This one is 2 sheets of tea stain paper, but you get stuff on both sides, and this flips open and you can put things in there. Cool, right? I'm going to pin this down just so it doesn't get in the way of the glue. But now we're going to see where we want to put this. I want to put it where it has a little bit of weight on where there's some paper. Now you can do it one of 2 ways. You can do it like that. Let's see. This one wants to be on, trying to remember which way I want to do it. You can do it more than one way. Like you can fold this back. You could do it on either side. Yeah, so like here, it would go here. If you did it that way, you'd want to fold it that way. I mean, you can just fold it. I wouldn't recommend folding over and over and over again because, you know, you could get, the paper could get thin in that situation. Let's see. Let's find something nice and sturdy. This is nice and sturdy. And I like the way it has, let me move this over a little bit. Our book is already getting full. Where is my book weight? It's over here on another page. Of course it is. Okay, so on this one, we are going to do, we're going to put it in. Do we want to put it this way? Something's not right here. I might have to trim that. Let me see. I've only made this one time, so this is new to me as well. Yeah, I just need to trim my flap down a little bit. You know, you gotta kind of play with it. I hadn't even tried putting it in a book yet. So you're learning as I'm learning. And what I say is just trim more off until it fits right, where you can get it to fold down. So it would be like this. You put the flap under the book, under that side, I'm sorry, and slip it up where it goes and glue the flap, and then it will fold down. And you've got choices of how you want to do this. See, there's that side, and then once it's glued, once the flap is glued, then you can open this out. Or you can do it the opposite, where you have the flap on the other side of the book. And I think I want to do that with this one, but this one is going to go in. We'll just put this one in here because I want one on both sides. And I think this is a good place for this one. Now, I had to use heavy cardstock because I didn't have any more lightweight cardstock to do this. So it should hold something, right? Let me also put some kind of something underneath here so it doesn't glue to that fringe. That would be a disaster. So this has a pocket in the center, okay, and a pocket on each side. And so that's where the cool comes in. And you can use whatever kind of paper you want. I think the mechanism is better with a lighter weight compared to a heavy weight. Now, you don't want it to get glue so close up, and I think I may have already done it, that it goes inside and sticks to the inside portion. We'll watch it. And we're gonna put it down low so you have room for a tag or whatever. Now, I'm holding this up so this can have a chance to dry. And then I'm going to hold it down and make sure it will lay okay, because you wouldn't want to glue it and wait and then it not do what you want it to. Make sure there's no leakage from around anything. And I'll put some kind of trim right here at some point to cover that up. But I'm thinking this is cool, you guys. I haven't decided on ephemera for this. Someone had it on Gail's show on her YouTube the other day. And I'll show us, we'll make it at some point. So just hang in there. Because I only made it this one time. And I kind of like to see how it, you know, how easy it will be at each point. So we can move this out and just keep those on here to hold down the portions here to dry. That is cool. I'm just saying. And see, in this situation, let me find a tag that we can use as an example, if I can. We'll do a bunny tag. So see, these can go. How cute is that little bunny tag right there? I don't know if I already assigned it a family or not, but that sure is cute there. Okay, I'll remember that. All right, so we're going to come over here and go back to the first signature and put this other one in. See, it has a lot of clips. I'm going to take these off of the library pocket for now, and let's fill that back up. It has its tag, and it has a library card. I hope you guys can see. And then it has the veggies. Okay, now I want to do the same sort of thing where we have something kind of heavy that, excuse me, that we can put the little guy on. There, oh, where do we want to put him? I was going to try to, I think I want to put him on this side. See, here I go again, I'm not sure. Yeah, I could do him on this side. But I got to do him on some heavier paper than that. Let's see. Oh, this polka dot's cute. Oh, yeah, that's perfect. Okay, so we're going to take this one and we're going to glue it. Oh, I hate to glue over on that floral paper, but I like the location. And see, so when you open this one after it's glued, you're going to have the pouch. You're going to have the side pocket. You're going to have the side pocket. And when that flap is dry, you're going to have a pocket. That's where it needs to go. I vote for that area. Okay, now we're going to put this behind, because we got lucky and didn't get glue everywhere on the other side. Okay. There's so much on my desk. That is why it's very crowded looking. The sad part is I have nowhere else to put it. So I'm in full journal making right now, and stuff is everywhere. Okay, so we're gonna put the glue here. Now I have, like I said, I've never made these. I don't know how they'll do long term, but I think they should be fine. I guess others have been using them. And I watched them be made out of tea stain paper, so it should be fine. It should be fine. Okay, here we go. We're going to put that straight up and go straight down. Now let's see. We want it to lay down. And these do take up more bulk in your book, and that's another reason I'm not going to put overkill on. Okay, I don't know why that's got a little bit of a wrinkle, but we'll rub that out. We're going to cover that with something anyway. It's either going to be lace or washi or something. Okay. I like to do bags that way as well, just FYI. Okay, so we're going to put some clips on these right here. And we're going to go back and take clips off of some of the others. I think the clips are getting carried away in our book. Okay. How many of you have even thought about Easter? Yeah, I know. I don't know what we're going to do either. We're going to have the kids here if they want to come. But my daughter, she is ministers in a church. And, you know, her job is whatever the pastor needs her to do. Okay. I don't really know. I can't remember her title. Okay, so I think it's starting to pick up here. We're going to take these off and see how these are looking. And then we're going to add some pockets. I just have to watch our time. It's kind of fun to decorate something so big. It is twice the work and twice the paper. And extra paper, actually, because I usually do 2 signatures. That's pretty much the standard. Okay. I think this one should be dry too. So I think I got all the rest of them done. Now, let's start from the front and work our way through to do pockets. No, we just finished. Yeah, that's what we do. We'll start from the back and work our way forward or something. No, we're going to start from the middle. I'm just trying to drive you crazy. So we want to do little pockets. Little cute pockets. But we got to decide where. This is a cute area. And I love that he's eating carrots right there. That's cute. Now, I don't even remember what I put with this, but I put lace on here, put some different designs. I'm looking to see what else we have to choose from. I don't want to make it also have this pocket. Trying to remember. I like that too. But I'm really not wanting to put pockets in or tags in yet. Really more concentrating on the, I also love this. Look at this little tag. Isn't that cute? And boy, I just barely made it big enough or small enough. If it was any smaller, it'd be a tight fit, but I almost think it would look better on a page that doesn't have print on it. And we've got bags to decorate. I'm trying to decide here. Might have to trim that off. I think I might have got it. I don't know. I just went by the measurements probably. No. Let's see. I like that there's eggs here. Still too long. Decisions, decisions. I like that because the colors look good together. And of course, we have this cute little postcard. And I originally did this for to be a pocket. So I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. Got to go along here and see. I'm going to pull this whole section out. I'm probably mixing everything up right now. I had plans for all of it, believe it or not. Yeah, here is another pocket that I like. And this is actually a pocket for both sides. So you glue it like this. But it looks weird because anyway you put it, the big side's on the inside. It looks weird because this normally would be all the way over to the spine. But because of the size of this book, it's not going to work like that. But we're going to make something work. We'll make something work. We'll figure it out. Like, I really like it on this brown. But also, how would it look on this white? Which, if we wanted to, we could fold this in. You know, to whatever width we want this to be. And there's already some folded in. Let's see if we can find what kind of pages those are. I'm thinking not all of them are tea stained. There's a variety of ones. Some of them I folded, some of them I didn't. This is not a fast process. And everybody does it different. Now, if I didn't care what went on what color page and stuff like that, it would be a whole lot easier. It all would have been already put down. Like on here, this is cute because it has a lot of browns. Look cute on here. Looks busy, but I do like it. I just don't like that this doesn't go all the way over. So I'll have to remember those and decide which one I want to do. Some of the tea stain is folded, but I really kind of like to save the tea stained for writing. But this book has got so many different kinds of pages in it that I think it would work either way. So you could do on this little guy. It's not quite long enough there, but you could actually, or just cut it to the size you want it. Either one. I got to think on that one. Let me think on that. Okay, now, let's see. What other pockets? Here's a little bunny pocket. Now, is he... It's hard to tell which one goes with which after you make them, you know? Now, this one is really cute. I'm trying to remember. But look at him. Isn't he adorable? Yeah, I just stamped him on a tea stain paper. But I thought he was super cute. Let me see how much time we have. Okay, we have just a little bit. So, let me get back here to the ones that I know are going to be pockets. Let's see, like that. It's going to go together. And this is the pocket. Okay. I got to reorganize these others that I destroyed. Okay, so what we need is, we need the pocket to fit on the appropriate color page. I don't want to just stick it out on any color. It'll look nicer if we organize it in a color that works with it, which is like blue, really. Blue, 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 and some yellow. And some yellow. Here's some pink and green. Maybe we'll do the pink and green. Still like this on here too. Okay, that one is going to make it onto this page. Now, this is one of the few ones I did not decorate, but that doesn't mean the party's over as far as that goes. I'm just going to get the glue on him, and then I'll go back and see. I take a lot of thought as to where I put things in the book, because I think I like to coordinate and design according to what pages are next to each other. And believe it or not, I rarely plan that, but it usually just works out. Now, that's a lot of glue, and I like it being right there next to that. Okay, let's try this right here. I don't have anything planned, so let's keep our fingers crossed. Yeah. I'm going to take these clips off now. Because they're in my way. I'm surprised that nothing came out from under the edges on this. So that's pretty good. Maybe a tiny bit right there. Yeah, there we go. If my table was any more narrow, it's awful. Okay, and I like this little girl here. Isn't she cute? I think that she is one of the bunnies that I was going to put in there. But I also love this little girl with the egg. I think she looks really good in that. So she's got an egg with a chicken. How cute. Cute, cute. Now, there'll be more than one little thing in each pocket. I just have to, you know, do it evenly. Okay, so let's go over here and let's do another pocket. Let's see. I think I want to do, we got the bunny with the chick. The bunny with the chick. Chick, chick, chick. No, we've already done that signature, so we're going to go in here. That's got the Easter pictures. This is cute with this tea stain paper right next to it. I like that it's the actual bunnies. And actual bunnies do like I'm looking to see what other pockets I have. I do not know. Okay. So I'm going to close the video at this time because I've got to sit down and think about how to divide these all out to fit in the journal. I mainly wanted you guys to see where I would end up putting the things that were a little bit bigger things, and I just passed one that I wanted to show you guys, and now I don't see it. There's more than just, you know, I did a lot of decoupaging. Here's one. How cute, right? That's what I say. And I glittered up the little chick. And for some reason, I was thinking that I had thought about a place for the bunny and the chick. And I had an idea. But you know, I've slept since then. But we will figure it out. It is just a journal. Okay. I want it to be around some yellow paper for sure, because it's so cute. I decoupaged this little bunny napkin onto, it could go on green as well. Oh, that looks pretty, doesn't it? Does this look? I like it better on the green. No. I have to look at the yellow before I make a decision on that. There's some yellow over here. Depends on what it's next to, though. Okay. We have white or yellow. But we have a pink tab. So I want to get where there's a different color tab. Yeah, and this one is just adorable too. Look at this little tag inside there. And I put sequins on it. And I just think it turned out really cute. I'm still thinking about this pocket. I must have been asleep when I measured that. Crazy me. Okay, so let's go over here. Next time you see this book, it will be during a flip through. Just letting you guys know that. Okay, well, I can't decide, although I do like this too. Let's go back this way. Maybe there'll be something that just really stands out in the first signature because we didn't look over there. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Okay. There's some yellow. Now that's cute too on the tea stain paper. See that I had folded this wrong, but I'm going to put washi or something there so it's not so noticeable. All right, guys. Well, I hope you enjoyed coming along, helping me out today. I've enjoyed visiting with you. And I may be looking for that whenever I'm doing the flip through. Who knows, right? It's hard to decide on some of these. So, I hope you had fun. And if you did, give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. And if you haven't joined my channel, you can hit that subscribe button below and hit the bell, and it will notify you when I post a video. Right now, my posting is not on particular days, but there's going to be a point. It will be. I'm just trying to get everything back to normal from the death of my brother. So, you guys be good, and I'll see you in the flip through. Or maybe something else prior to that. Bye now.